why some people are clamoring for the division of the country, and it has not really been possible all this while because we have some forces who do not want that to happen. And immediately the whole thing is coming from, again, it's being re-echoed by the US government. Of course, we know that the US Congress is planning to do that, whether they're suggesting either to Trump, because of course, like I always say, any leader who is working, the people who are working under him, knows the kind of thing that the leader will want to hear. For somebody from the US Congress to suggest that, meaning that Trump also we want to align with that thought. But what we are trying to say, or what we are concerned about now, is that even if they are to divide the country, which of course a lot of people are saying, oh, it should be divided into three, two into two, and all of that, because from my own understanding, I understand that they just believe that it has to be divided into two, the north and the south. But the question is, does the US government know how the country should be divided? That is the bottom line. Because most people always say, when Nigerians go outside the country, if you are in the diaspora, nobody knows whether you are from Igbo extraction, whether you are from Kogi, whether you are from whatever. Even in the same Nigeria, it's difficult for some people to know that we have a lot of people. I can bet with that a lot of people don't even know the difference between the north central, the northeast, or northwest. You just believe that everybody from that, if you are not Igbo, if you are not Yoruba, okay. Some people just know that there's Niger Delta, south, but anything, you are speaking, also speaking things that those language different from what everybody's from the north. I was talking with somebody one day, and the person was like, oh, everybody is not everybody is not Hausa. I said, really? So also, you see some people from the southwest, if you don't speak Yoruba, if you don't speak Hausa, automatically you're from Igbo. So they categorize everybody as Igbo. So if we still have people like that who don't even know the difference that much, then what do you think that the US government will now know that it has to be divided into 6 geopolitical zones, or into 3, because we have 3 languages, 3 main languages in the country, the Yoruba, Hausa, and the Igbo. Would they be able to differentiate? That is the question. Will they be able to differentiate? And a lot of people are saying, oh, we don't want to be with the Yoruba. So Yoruba say, oh, we don't want to be with the Igbos. Everybody should go their own way. While some people are saying, oh, we don't want to join the Igbos. Even if we are from the south or southeast, we don't want to join the Igbos. I don't understand, because I'm always asking that question. How did all this whole thing come to be? Because you see, now you still go to now, even in Yoruba land, now they say they even cooperate. There are some people are saying, oh, they begin to try to separate Ondo and Ikiti. Oh, those ones are not from Yoruba. These are the main Yoruba. You see the division among the Obas now, the monarchs. This one is more superior. This one is going to be this. This one is going to be this. This one does not want to bow to this. Those are the division we are talking about. And the question again is that, so even in the family, you see that people, there is always that politics, there is always that division. So does it mean that they are no longer family? They are still family, because there's no way this whole thing will be. Even in the southeast too, the Igbo, you begin to see superiority. You begin to hear that, say, oh, these ones are the people from this place. Some people are Osu, some people are like this, some people, begin to give some sort of coloration to that. But if we have all those discrepancies or the misconceptions about all of those divisions, where will all these people be? Just imagine the Ikwere people. Everything, if ramifications, they are Igbos, but they say they are not Igbos. But everything they do is Igbos. So I don't just understand. How do you now expect the US government to now know all this division? Who brought everybody together? How were we before? Because we just learned that Nigeria was formed in 1940 by Lord Lugard or whatever. At the end of the day, how come we have the Bini Empire, we have the Oduduwa people, we have the people from Bende, we have the people from this, we have, Ogoja, we go to, is it Okpobo, the king of Okpobo, everybody just, and when you see, how many languages do we have in this country? Some people say 2 something, some people say 5 something, some people say 7 something. When we have those languages, so how come Could that be the reason why those who saw the whole thing that time now said everybody should be together and our official language should be English? But now, when you hear, I did a video yesterday or so, why some people are saying that, we don't want to be with the Igbos. Oh, the Yorubas, we don't want to be with the Yorubas. We just want to be on our own. Now, if we cannot divide the country as a whole, by ourselves, for us to listen to ourselves, even when you talk about the one Nigeria, it is difficult for us to even practice that one Nigeria. And that is where this whole thing is coming from. Because if we are able to understand ourselves and, love ourselves better, why some people are not selfish, I see no reason why we should not even be together, because that is the strength. And I don't think a lot of Nigerians are really too keen or bothered about that. But the people who are ruling us are the problems of this country. Now you are not even uniting everybody to be together. You say Nigeria is one by mouth, and in reality it is not. Now let us have a referendum and know whether some people want to go their own separate way. The idea of saying that some people their place is landlocked or whatever, because we have a lot of countries in the Africa that are not they are not even up to 5 million, they are not to 3 million, so and their countries. So how come? So why is it that we came together and we have a lot of differences in culture and what have you? Some people say, we don't have anything to do. We don't have anything in common to do with these people. Oh, they don't have anything in common to do with us. So why should we be together? And that is why, because of that, it is really, really difficult for us to even come together and speak in one voice. Then if we are not relying on the superpower to do that division, how will they be able to understand all of this? That is where the problem lies. Please, if you know how all of these things can be rectified, let us know in the comment section.